Hello once again. Mikołaj Maria Dawidowski here, coming to you with one more video. Another video. This time we're gonna be talking about interaction with the world through God. Let's get started, shall we? So, as you begin your journey and you start to interact with the world, you may notice that you are putting your attention on the wrong thing. And this is usually what happens for people who are suffering. Rather than focusing upon the light, rather than focusing upon a higher ideal, rather than focusing upon God, they are choosing to focus upon the flesh. They're choosing to focus upon the matters of here, of this world, and they perceive it as this world, and that they're interacting with this world, and they're interacting with that other person and with that thing and with their job, and the focus is here on the flesh and on the things of the flesh and the problems of the flesh and the problems that surround you. I'm sure they seem very real to a very large degree, but they're not. Once you go to the heart and beyond, you realize that there's a certain trick to it. But the easiest way to recognize that is to interact with the world through God. So I have three statements that I always say: in God, for God, through God. In God, you could do it in this exact order: for God, in God, through God. You know? And what happens is you direct your attention up towards God. You direct your attention up towards the higher ideal, and from the space of the higher ideal you make choices within the world. So you are X and the X is suffering, and you wish to become Y, and the Y within your vision is not suffering, and therefore you project an image up above yourself that is your light, that is happy, that is joyful, that is blissful, that is enlightened, that is whatever it may be. And by focusing upon that ideal, by focusing upon God, by focusing upon the light, you are collapsing the reality in such a way that you make decisions from the space of being that. So you're starting to set yourself on a path where you start making decisions not as you, the you that is here that is suffering, but as the potential future self that you're becoming on this journey. And so you start to interact with the world through God eventually, because you are focused upon God, and you start to see the world as God. So you stop perceiving this and all of this as the flesh, but you start to see the divine reality of it all. And as you focus more and more upon God, you send your concentration from here up and from up into the world. And that's what makes it much, much easier, because you stop interacting then with the flesh, but a living God, so to speak. And it makes your life a lot easier, my friend. In God, for God, through God. Interact with the world through God, because everything is God, and therefore you're always interacting with God. And once you realize that you're interacting with God everywhere, then doing things right is only natural, because you always want to do the best for God, don't you? Because much later on the awareness consciousness path, you realize that you are God, because you're also God. I bless you, my friend, and I wish you an absolutely wonderful day. Blessings be upon you. Leave a comment. Tell me, have you ever managed to maintain your focus upon the light for a few minutes? Have an absolutely great day. Leave a like and subscribe. because there are more videos coming this way that are going to help to change your life. Bye.